I see France as that egbon adugbo, as they call them, that senior bros for area that's not doing much for himself. But he get ayaj, he get name, he get chest, they go gym, based on say no get work. France is that egbon adugbo. Nothing's going for him. African countries, the Francophone, they are the rich girls or children of the rich men that this egbon has dated and has abused in public. It's not secret. That is abusive relationship. It takes from them, doesn't give anything back apart from abuse. These girls have now woken up, thankfully, and say, you know what? No more. I'm done. But you know that girl for area that now comes and say, I'm the one to tame this guy. I'll be the last one he will cheat on. I'm that girl. After me, nobody else. It will change. That is what Nigeria is right now. So we're going into that relationship thinking it will be any different for us than the other girls that France has abused in public. We will be abused in this relationship. It will be public. You would not need CNN to televise it. We would feel it. You might be in the UK and the US. As long as you have family back home that you send money to, you serve in the UK and US, you go feel them. Tinubu said he will not rest until Nigerians feel the impact of his reforms. That sounded like a threat to me. I was like, bro, we're feeling it already. Slow down. What more do you want us to feel? You see Chad telling France, pack your military bases, 9 of them. Why do you even have 9 military bases in someone else's country? 9. Chad said, pack your military bases and go. Burkina Faso is doing the same. Mali is cutting ties. The Senegalese president, Bashir Rufai, I watched his interview the other day. He asked a rhetorical question. He said, would France allow, and it was intentional about the countries he used as example. He said, would France allow China and Russia to have military bases in Paris? And included Senegal. Would France allow Senegal to have a military base in France? You would not. So why are you having all these military bases across Africa? I think the reason is simple. They install these military bases to keep you in check. The day you say no, it's easy for them to deal with you from within. They don't need to travel far. They already have boots on ground. So they can deal with you quickly. So I'm not sure what Nigeria think, what the president, Tinubu and his guys, what they think they're going to get out of this relationship. We should be going into this conversation, going back to the relationship analogy to say, what do you bring to the table? We should be asking France, what do you bring to the table, as they often ask in relationship? And we should be telling France, as some Nigerian girls say these days, I am the table. France cannot be asking us, what do you bring? We are the table. But do you think those guys who went there to take photos and be smiling, do you think they're having those conversations? If they're going to get anything out of these conversations, it is what they would get personally as a small group and not what Nigerians would get. I mean, from the minute he's telling them, give a Nigerian child an egg and sandwich, as they called it. It is our responsibility. Who cares if it's your responsibility? Who cares? They bring shame to us on a daily basis. Imagine Nigerians in France tomorrow on Monday going to work. If a Frenchman, Caucasian, looks at you in a funny way, I'll be thinking, they've told this guy all I need is an egg and I'll be happy. We need to stop doing these things. And I think Nigerians, and us included, need to start checking these our leaders, poor excuse of leaders. You cannot continuously do this. We might not have as much as we need, but we're not as broke as you make it seem. It's a Bambiala government continuously carrying your begging bowl across the world. But your reality does not tell us you're broke. But like someone rightly said, you bought a plane, you bought a yacht. Your excuse is that you didn't buy the yacht till Buhari bought the yacht. Sell it half price. If you really are broke, sell it half price. You can't be broke and be buying Gucci sneakers, forefathers. You go to M&S and buy decent sneakers. You don't go and buy Gucci and Fendi, Ferragamo, Bottega, whatever they're buying. You don't. But this is what these guys are doing, and they keep telling us to tighten our belts. And I think the reason why they do it is because they know that our votes are inconsequential. Regardless of what happens, they are sure of victory in 2027. I mean, you look at the tax bill, look at the way they are discussing it. Okay, I'll let somebody